What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie. Today we are doing Rush. We are going back to Rush and we're going to the album Test for Echo. 1996 this album was released. It was a different kind of album by Rush. It certainly was. It had a more metallic sound where Alex Lifeson's guitar had much of a metal edge, especially like songs such as Virtuality, Dog Years. They certainly did experiment. Counterparts was an absolutely fantastic album. So they started to, change things up. I've seen some reviews where some people say they didn't really change things up. Well, that is rubbish in my opinion. It's because this album is very different. Like Dog Years has a punkier edge, especially the guitars. Probably one of the best riffs by Rush on this album. So this album was released back in 1996 before the Neil Peart life crisis. They had a big hiatus, then they produced Vapor Trails about 5 years later. But Test for Echo is a pretty solid album overall. Like I said, it has a metallic sound. The guitars are very edgy and metal-like. Like some of these songs are close to metal. You can tell that Rush had definitely stepped up the game on this album, especially sonically. And it's hard hitting. So let's talk about the production. Production is absolutely fantastic on this album. I just love Geddy Lee's bass work as well. And not to mention some really interesting synths that he provides throughout the song Time and Motion. But overall, Neil Peart's drum tone is absolutely fantastic on this, along with Alex Lifeson's tone of the guitar. I also believe he played the mandola throughout Half the World, which has a really nice acoustic edge to the song. The production is solid and I absolutely love the sound of this album. So first of all, the album kicks off with Test for Echo. It's very catchy, it's got a melodic chorus, and I just love Geddy Lee's vocals on this. Geddy Lee's vocals are very interesting on this album, where at times they are quite energetic, but at times they do lack. And his vocals on this song are actually pretty good. And I just really love Alex Lifeson's guitar riffs. Guitar riffs are quite catchy in tone, and not to mention, the drumming by Neil Peart on Test for Echo is absolutely fantastic. It's like a wall of sound pummeling your ears, and it's so damn good. Test for Echo. There are some really nice intricate guitar melodies by Alex, and I just love the licks throughout Test for Echo. But overall, Test for Echo is a solid song to kick off the album.
Here we go.
Next up is Driven, which is a much more slower tempo song, but still has quite a lot of energy. Geddy Lee's vocals are okay, but god damn it, this reminds me of something out of Dream Theater. It's got a Dream Theater-esque vibe, this song. It really does, with Lifeson's guitar work, absolutely fantastic, along, again, incorporating that metallic tone that we get throughout most of Test for Echo. I just really enjoy the bass work by Geddy, and not to mention Neil Peart's drumming is absolutely fantastic, incorporating really nice drum fills throughout that chorus, which leads on to some really nice melodies that really get stuck in your head, and I absolutely love that.
Turn to drive, driven to the margin of error, driven to the edge of control.
Next up is Half the World. Half the World is a great song. Alex Lifeson plays the mandola, the 10-string guitar, and it is an acoustic backbone song, you could say, but it incorporates some very strong guitar work. Again, Half the World has a very catchy chorus by Geddy. Geddy Lee's vocals are a little bit higher up in the mix, which does drag the song just a little bit in my opinion. Like his vocals aren't as good as the other songs, but Half the World is still a pretty good song overall.
Half the world lies, half the world learns, half the world lies.
Next up is The Color of Right. The Color of Right is an interesting song overall. This is my least favorite song off this album. The guitar work is good. Geddy Lee's vocals are okay on this. I just feel that a lot of these songs are so much better than The Color of Right, but there are some interesting catchy melodies.
Make it easy on yourself. There's nothing more you can do. You're so full of what is
Next is Time and Motion. This is when Geddy Lee really shines throughout his vocal work and also throughout the midsection of the song, where he incorporates some really interesting synthy vibes, and I just really love how atmospheric this song is. Overall, there is some really strong guitar riffs as well by Alex Lifeson. A really awesome song.
Spontaneous emotion and belonging to kind.
Totem is next. Again, it's not the best song of the album, but it still packs a punch. Again, it's quite catchy. Like, Geddy Lee's vocals are very good on this.
I believe in what I see, I believe in what I hear, I believe that what I'm feeling changes how the world looks.
But then it leads on to Dog Years. Now, Dog Years has a punkier edge to it. Yes, Rush goes punk on this song, especially Alex Lifeson's guitar work on this song is absolutely fantastic. Geddy Lee's vocals are pretty good as well. Got really nice catchy melodies, catchy vocal melodies. Really love how he uses his head voice throughout this song. And overall, it's quite hard hitting and fast and energetic, and it's a great song overall. Then we lead to my favorite song of the album. It's Virtuality. Virtuality is an absolutely magnificent song. Virtuality, in my opinion, has the best Rush guitar riff of all time. And oh, how good is that? And the chorus is amazing as well. Nah boy, nah girl. Oh, so damn good. Geddy Lee's vocals are great on this. I just love the overall lyrics as well. This is talking about online dating. Send your message to the cyber world. So damn good, this song. But Alex Lifeson's guitar work, Geddy Lee's bass work, and just Neil Peart's drumming. These three individuals shine throughout Virtuality. And my god, Virtuality would be possibly in my top 10 Rush songs of all time. I'm saying it because I absolutely adore this song. It's just that guitar riff. That guitar riff is absolutely amazing. Yeah, Alex Lifeson's guitar work on Virtuality is amazing.
Like a shipwrecked mariner, adrift on an unknown sea.
I love in the chorus how there is an acoustic vibe along with Geddy Lee's vocals. Yeah, Geddy Lee's vocals are fantastic on this song.
Send your signal round the world. Let your fingers walk and talk and set you free.
Move on to Resist. Resist is a pretty underrated song. I believe Zach D Productions loves this song as well. Resist is an acoustic backbone song, but it really builds up to be quite an epic song overall. I just love the melodies that intertwine with each other. The chorus is very catchy, and I just love the pummeling drums you're getting throughout the conclusion. Yeah, Resist is an amazing song.
I can learn to resist anything but temptation. I can learn to go.
Next up is Limbo. Limbo is an instrumental, and I believe Limbo should have ended off this album where Carved Away the Stone maybe could have been in the middle. Carved Away the Stone, in my opinion, is probably one of the weakest songs off the album, but it's still pretty catchy because there's a really nice guitar solo for Carved Away the Stone. But I feel that Carved Away the Stone should have been middle and Limbo should have ended, because Geddy Lee's vocals on Limbo, although this is an instrumental, he does do a lot of very distant within the background, and I just love that. I really do. And yeah, overall, Rush, Test for Echo is a pretty underrated album, and I'll tell you what, I was very surprised listening to it. I heard this album a few years ago and I thought it was a solid album. I have been listening to it over and over again, and yeah, although this is not my favorite Rush album, Test for Echo, I still do appreciate the fantastic musicianship. Just with the metallic guitar riffs, the drumming as well, where Neil Peart incorporates some incredible drumming, and also the punkier edge throughout Dog Years, and just a full-on metal song, Virtuality. You know, Rush does get heavier throughout Vapor Trails and throughout the next few albums. What a really good album Test for Echo is. Although I feel that Counterparts was slightly stronger than this album, which I will review later on, Rush, Test for Echo, I am going to give this a 8.5 out of 10. Look, there are some weak songs like The Color of Right, The Carve Away the Stone, and Totem is just a forgettable song as well. But the melodies that intertwine within your brain on this album is so damn good. And that's why Test for Echo is just an underrated album by Rush. Comment below if you're going to listen to this album again. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Keep discussion going in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next one.